There were moments where creating, it was something that was joyful. It was something that I look forward to. And it got to a point where it started to become draining. And it was just depleting me of everything. My name is Erin Nesmith, and I am a visual artist and fashion designer. And today I'm going to take you into my journey of being an artist and a fashion designer. When creating started to hurt. So as an artist, being able to paint and create from your own internal source, I believe is very important. And when it comes to my art and the type of art that I was creating, I created a lot of art that was centered around the female form. And that includes some nudity that was in it, maybe some breast or nipples. And in high school, I understood why it was not appropriate. But out of high school, as an adult in college and actually painting professionally, I was mind boggled at how much kickback I actually got on little bits of nudity in my artwork. And as you know, I started working with a lot of galleries. When I started professionally back in 2014, I had a very strong introduction to the art world. When it comes to, I've had a lot of solo exhibit, gallery, group exhibits. I've won juror competitions. I sold out festivals. I started off very, very strong, and that is probably why I also crashed very hard in that process. But when I say that I started to lose a sense of my identity, it got to a point where galleries and museums was reaching out. It's like, we love your work. We would love for you to showcase or be a part of this exhibit, but you have to cover up this, or you have to change this or that, to the point where my artwork started actually changing. And I was no longer creating from this peaceful place of passion and, raw, vulnerable emotion. It became forced. It became demanded and just pressured to create for the eye of what this gallery wants, what this museum wants. And it just got to a point where I wasn't able to do it anymore. And I remember the breaking point. I won this juror competition, and part of it I got the opportunity to exhibit in this art festival. And I took a lot of paintings, at least about 20 paintings. But when I got the opportunity, of course, all of my actual artwork is what was submitted to get approved, to get into this competition. And even so, winning the competition, the stipulations of the artwork that was allowed in the festival was nothing that was actually submitted. So I wind up creating like 20 pieces that have never seen the light of day, unless you were physically there in person. I wind up creating about 20 pieces, and it was nothing like my artwork, completely different, but it's what the people wanted, it's what was selling. And that art festival, I sold every single piece except one. And I wind up donating that one. But I felt so empty after that experience as an artist, because imagine getting compliments for these sunsets that you are painting, but yet you're a surrealism artist. It's just being awarded and complimented and, oh, like, this is so beautiful, this is so beautiful. And it's like, this is not me. It's not me. So it just really got to a point where I just couldn't do it anymore, because I was being pulled in every direction. People want commission of this and that. And it's like, I don't want to paint your mother. Okay, I don't want to paint your family portrait or anything like that. There's no passion or anything behind that. I can't just sit down and just create for nothing. But that's what it became. It's like commission. People want this, they want that, and don't even get into pricing. Oh, this is too high, that's too high. And it really started to hurt. And it started to hurt on a spiritual level, because I was not able to really sit down and operate in that space. But the truth is, pain can also be a teacher, because in that process, I really had to sit down and have a conversation with myself of who I am as an artist, as a person, and who I'm creating for, and what I want them to feel. And in that process, it brought me to where I am today with a whole new viewpoint and mindset when it comes to my artistry and designing.